Aw. Well, this sucks. Hmm. It's a goblin. Goblin. Oh shit. Hmm. Does this game want us to be a master of everything? To not get to you, didn't? Huh? What you mean not? I'm better after I get motivational punches from Nerok. You doing all right, Magic? A little confused by that optimization, but all right. Going for dinner. Din din. Hold on. Interesting theory here. All right, I'm gonna try something. Doing all right, working on coffee and motivation. I could use an energy drink. Sweet. Is he still in charge of it? I guess so, since it's Cavill's 40k. And he's thunder leveled up. That's good. It's gonna be amazing if it does so well after Amazon wanting to change some things, and Cavill's like, F no, and if you do, I ain't doing it. And it's like, well, fine, if you think you can do so much better, Henry, how about you fucking do it? And be like, all right, I will. And it becomes a massive success. And it's just like, if that was the case, if 40k becomes a huge, massive success, I would not blame Henry for walking by Amazon and just be going like, I told you so. Now fucking do it the right way. And just walks away. Witcher is Witcher in massive armor. I'm going to watch it, but I don't even know if I really want to watch season 4 of The Witcher. I have this thing that it's going to be a complete flop. I just have this feeling that the first season of The Witcher is going to see dramatic decline. And you know they won't be able to recover from it. They can't. Even if they did the entire season 4 and it was a complete flop and they begged Henry to come back and do it the way that it was supposed to, I don't think you can get past the season 4 issue, because you would have to watch 1, 2, and 3 and then see the massive decline of 4 to get back to 5, 6, and so forth being, you know, good again. I don't think you could recover from it. Even if Henry came back, I don't think it could recover. You know, I'm even worried for James Gunn's Superman, because people are already upset that they didn't grab Henry again for that. I don't think his Superman is going to do as well as it could have. Because from my knowledge, there was a massive increase of people wanting Henry to come back as Superman, and then were let down when they found out that he wasn't casted. The new Batman sucks in my opinion, and I don't like who they got for the new Superman. Batman wasn't completely terrible. Granted, I would have liked to have seen more Batmans with Christian Bale. But Christian decided not to do it anymore because of all the issues that the third one had caused after the movie was released. And I don't think that was right. I don't think he should have stepped away because of that. That's not his fault. That's not the movie industry's fault. That is the people behind that. That's their fault. And I don't think he should have taken it as hard as from what I read. To step away from that role just because incidents happened, he should not have done, in my opinion. But the new Batman wasn't completely terrible. It's rough, yes. But I think that's kind of what they wanted, to go back to a beginning Batman, not one that's got all the tools yet. Someone that's starting out. The studios are getting overbearing. I think this is their way of getting back after all the strikes. What do you mean? This is gonna hurt. I think we're seeing a lot of remakes because movie industries don't want to take chances. They want to play it safe. And they're creating stuff that they know will sell. And not coming up with new material and taking chances and broadening the industry, in my opinion. Nice. Because if you take a look, and I know it's because I was a 90s kid growing up, but even late 90s, early 2000s, you saw so much weird and odd stuff out there that probably wouldn't even do well at all nowadays, but did so well during that time period. Because I wouldn't say everybody, but a large majority of directors weren't scared to take a chance and to come up with something different to try and sell it. And it wasn't just the movie industry, we're talking game industry as well. Everyone. It was just, all right, let's experiment. Will it work? Will it not work? Was it a success? Was it not a success? They didn't worry so much about numbers as, well, it wasn't, well, we spent this amount of money and we only made this, so it was a complete flop. And they failed to see that so many people watch these things over and over and over and play these things over and over and over again. That's what they're no longer seeing. It's like, okay, we spent X amount of dollars on making this and we only made X amount of dollars. Well, why did we only make X amount of dollars? Well, we had this going on, this going on, and this going on. Okay, but how many people literally watch this by using this service, that service, and so forth? I mean, going to the movies nowadays really isn't the big thing to do because it costs so much. Sure, maybe a ticket is only $10, but by the time you get a drink and you get some popcorn or some candy, you spent another $20 to $30 on that. So your overall movie experience was around $20 to $30. I mean, you could just wait for that to come out on a streaming service and get it much cheaper. So why wouldn't you? Why spend $30 now when I can wait 2 months down the road and watch this in the comfort of my own home with my own dollar snacks, with my own drink and beer in my hand and the comfortableness of my chair or couch or bed and enjoy the same entertainment? It's a no-brainer. So you're gonna lose money in the box office, but that doesn't mean your movie was a flop. It wasn't a disaster. It was very popular. It's just prices are so expensive, people can't afford that anymore. That's just the fact of it. Yes, Master, but not as common as they are now. Now it seems like they're only doing it because, they were great then, so let's redo it. And some remakes and remasters, when they're not old enough, seems like they're saying, well, the original wasn't good enough, we can do better than what they did. When really remakes and reboots need to be, more remakes need to be done when the technology for that movie has outgrown its time. Like, I would say Lord of the Rings, some of their CGI animations are now out of date and could I'm not saying it really needs to, but could be due for a remaster just to update its technology and maybe retell the story in a better way and bring more things that they left out of the books into the movies, which is where I think TV series are starting to be the way to go. Instead of movies where you got to cram all this information into 3 hours, you can now expand it into 10 episodes and make them about 45 minutes to an hour, giving you more information in the story, which is why I think the Mandalorian movie that they're making is going to do so poorly. It's not because it's going to have Grogu or the Mandalorian in it. It's because from a storytelling perspective, you're going to cram a traditional 8-episode series into 3 hours, where it would have been like 6 to 8 hours long in an 8-hour series, in a 8 TV series. So, you know, to be fair, the industry did it to itself, trying to be so greedy. They could have limited the number of things licensed to Netflix, and not everyone have their own streaming service. $20 got me a ticket, popcorn, drink, and leftover change for arcade games back when Independence Day came out. True, that certain thing requires more time to cook than a movie allows. So, you know, that's just my perspective on it. I mean, the day of going and taking your family to the movies on a Friday night it's slowly declining because of how expensive it is. I don't know how much longer people are going to be interested in going to the movies and taking their family. Javelin, which is technically better for them. In my area, tickets are $15 a person just for the movie. Yeah, ours are I think 10 for matinee, and then after that I think they're more. Oh shit, I didn't res her. I would definitely take my family to the Lilo and Stitch movie next week when it comes out. I wouldn't mind taking my wife to it, but in 2 months it's going to be on Disney Plus. So we'll just watch it in the comfort of our own home. Obtain 10,000 gil. Got that achievement unlocked. At least you don't have to worry about fireworks and other insanity that way. I'll definitely say, yeah, true. He is, but nobody's crushing the damage game yet. There's definitely a curve in this game that I have not figured out yet. Let's see. Gonna try something. Prove damage doing hand to hand. I don't know. The guards are the most difficult part. The only thing that I know that really does damage to those guards are spells. So we're gonna try something. Gonna make lunch. Alrighty, Ghost. I really enjoy secret level series. To me, that's a good way to get a bunch of proof of concepts into an affordable package to then gauge interest in a certain project for full production. Don't they already have something like that though? Like a film festival or something like that? I don't know. I just thought there was a film festival where people have ideas and stuff, go and show it off, and then maybe they'll do more with it or something like that. They like show off their film. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Thunder leveled up and Blizzard leveled up. Nice. I miss the fact that there's no E3 anymore. We'll still try and cover what press conferences we can during that time on this channel, but overall, it's a real shame that E3 is no longer a thing, and I look forward to that every single year. That was something I always look forward to. Yeah, they shouldn't have opened it up to the public for one. I mean, yeah, it'd be kind of cool to, you know, go into E3 and see these things, but E3 was always a press conference that showed things off, and I think that's how they should have kept it. It was just the press goes in, they show and they view it and they stream it for everybody to watch, but they should have never have let the public actually go into these events. Yay, Andy's Thunder went up. Nice. Farm, 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 farm. Hey, Andy. That was quick. Defeat 500 monsters. After 500 monsters, I still have not figured this out. That was the achievement that we just got. We are sucking. We're not doing so hot. It's like certain parts are just not made to go through, and it's like we're stuck in this noob area. So right now I'm leveling up all the spells, because it seems like the only thing that's attacking the Black Knights are spell damage. It's the only thing that's doing any amount of damage. I don't know. I got no clue, Indy. Melee attacks are not working. And there's no better gear because There's just no better gear. Panda's Blizzard went up. It feels like they want, ooh. Level 5 fire or fire. It feels like they want us to master everything before we go into the next zone. All right, we're gonna try and take on a Black Knight. So having 2 weapons in hand gives you 2 attacks. Just being a good ball. Ambush. All right. Let's try this. So fuck. Like, seriously. I don't understand what you're supposed to do. Oh, I beat him. What's this I hear about a Dupin crew versus Backrooms crew challenge? What's this I hear of a Backrooms crew that I didn't know existed? Complete 10% of the B Street entries. You can't move them? So he doesn't move. Oh. Car and I formed the Backrooms crew last night as Anthony was talking about Dupin crew. Oh, so it's 5 against 2. We got nothing to worry about, Master. We got the numbers. Plus, we have 2 sorcerers. Oh yeah, and you got this riz. We're just gonna have to riz better. Well, this is disappointing. So even if you kill the knight, he does not move. I don't know. It sounds like a challenge to me. Sounds like we're gonna have, you know, 2 gang wars here. The Dupin crew and the Backrooms crew. We're gonna have to shut somebody down. Can't have them on our turf. Oh, sucks that it has to be this way. It's gonna be fire content. There's a weekly challenge. Dupin versus Backrooms. Game night. You're gonna need more members though, Indy. We got 5 at least. 6, 5 to 6. You got 6. You got 6? Be a different game every other week kind of thing. Yeah. Ooh, we could do some speed runs too. Oh. Like who can get to the furthest? What group? Repo. Who can get to the furthest level in say an hour, 2 hours? Oh, Nerok's cooking. Mmm. Hmm. Well, well, well. Yeah, because not only are all of us, I think it's safe to say we're all pretty scattered brained. We're gonna have to focus and work together to get to get places. No hard feelings against each other. Just complete chaos. Would be complete chaos. I could do it. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, fudge. Oh, where do you think you're going? Customers aren't allowed behind the counter. These Imperials are are ill-bred as they come. Ah, you're with the rebels. You'll find a secret door in this wall. There's a wounded soldier back there. Go see if you can help him. What am I going to do? I've had it with this place. You guys can take it from here. Don't let us down. Anthony wanted to be part of the Backrooms crew, but I asked him, when we get partnered, would you have Dupin and Backrooms crew under your stream? He said Dupin, so we kicked him immediately. Oh, potion. Ah, soldier, are you gonna turn me over to the Empire? At least have the decency to kill me first. I don't want them to take me alive. So, you're rebel soldiers, are you? My name is Scott. I am Prince of Kashuna. Prince Scott. Prince Scott. We were told you fell in battle. Thank goodness you're still alive. I am, but not for much longer. I'm afraid I must ask you a favor of you. There's something you must tell my brother, Gordon. Tell him I know he has great strength. He must learn to have more faith in himself. I also have a message for the king. Tell him the reason Fry fell so quickly. Court Borghen betrayed us. He's been made a general in the Imperial Army. There's one more thing. Tell Hilda I love her. No, don't deliver that last message. The confession of a dying man. That would only bring her pain. My brother Claw, have you heard of him? I'm sorry, but I have not. I wish I could be more help. So he gets up. He gets up. He's loyal. I'll give him that. Loyalty is a good thing, to be fair. Here, I want you to take my ring. I'm sure it will be of use. Maybe it's all this talking, but I've grown extremely tired. If you'll excuse me, I just need to rest just for a little while. You've obtained Scott's ring. And with that, he disappeared. No! I can't believe they're just letting me walk around. Well, we've managed to progress the story, at least. Even with all the farming we freaking did. Hold on. Let's save before something comes by and kills me. Is Gordon in this one? No. Pardon me. My name is Gordon. I was once a prince. I am nothing but a coward. When my brother Scott fell in battle... That ring, that's my brother's. He really said all those things about me? Okay. That ring belongs to Scott. Is he alive? He gave us this ring and Finn just before he lost the last of his strength. Did he? Did he say anything? No, nothing. Your Highness, please, the ring belongs with you. No, keep it. It suits a personage of courage. Personage of courage? You infiltrated Finn and returned to tell the tale. You've proven yourself quite capable. It would seem I underestimated your strength. I would have you lead that strength to our courage. There is a magical metal known as mithril, and we need strong warriors if we are to obtain it. We lost Finn because we were ill-equipped. The Empire fought with weapons and armor made of mithril. I have charged Joseph, a man living in Salamand, with the task of finding a source of mithril. I do not know the cause, but we've been out of contact with him for some time now. Would you go with Minyu in Salamand to look for this? Okay. Rebellion commenced against the another password Wild Rose achievement. I heard Her Highness's words and have waited here for you since. To reach Solomon, we must first pass through the poor town of Palum. Take my canoe and let us be on our way. Menu, join the party. Alrighty. You've obtained a canoe. Well, at least we have a task now. Jeez. We're not getting these. If you're to find some mithril to give to our blacksmith, Tobul, I'm sure he'll be able to find some amazing weapons. Actually, where's the king? We believe mithril was in common use once long ago. Some surviving records indicate mithril was mined in the north near Smith Falls. All right. Well, that's nice. There's supposed to be another king here. Off to Solomon now, are we? Go east to the port city of Palum and take the ship from there. Looks like you could never make it. You must find a way to bring mithril back to Altair. No, the construction dreadnought. Canoe.